Alright. Hello guys, I'm Boyoung Im, and here I am at Chinatown to do my third blog entry. So Chinatown is largely located in the Outram area in the central region of Singapore. In 1822, Sir Stamford Raffles allocated the whole area west of the Singapore River into a Chinese settlement known as the Chinese Kampong. And then, as more and more Chinese immigrants flew into Singapore after the establishment of Singapore's free ports, this economical and cultural area has been expanded. And today's Chinatown comprises 5 districts, and they are Bukit Pasoh, Telok Air, Tanjong Pagar, Kurita Air, and Ansang Hill. And these areas has been designated as conservation areas by its Urban Redevelopment Board in 1989, and since then they have been formed its own unique identity. And Telok Air is famous for its old temples and mosques of worship, and Bukit Pasoh is very famous of its trendy boutique hotels and cultural societies. And Tanjong Pagar is famous of the Pinnacle and Duxton, which is a very famous architectural landmark. And Ansang Hill is filled up by new businesses and developments such as quirky shops, cafes, and drinking hotels. And every day, thousands of tourists from all over the world will come and visit the Chinatown to have a taste of the local food, local culture, and local environment. And let's take a look at some famous streets and resorts and features of Chinatown. And speaking of the problems, I think the one that's most important and people should really be aware of is the overuse of plastic products. People use them as food carriers and shop carriers, and as we all know, plastic products can cause dramatic damage to the environment. So what can we do about it? Some might suggest to use the brown paper bags to replace the plastic carriers, or use cloth bags instead. And some actually are doing that. For example, the Red Day at America is using brown paper bags to replace the plastic bags, and Foodpanda at Singapore are using paper bags instead of plastic bags as food carriers when they deliver their food. Great, doesn't it? We have a solution here? No, actually not. According to an article from The Guardian, none of those solutions will be more environmental friendly than the plastic products. And here's why.
A lot of tote bags nowadays are made of 100% cotton.
Because of this though, it's a pretty energy and water intensive option. Basically, it requires a lot of water to grow cotton. Almost 8 million litres of water for every hectare in Australia. And from a climate change perspective, you'll need to use a tote bag at least 131 times before you'll make up for the extra energy needed.
Paper bags aren't very common in supermarkets anymore, but they're still used in other retail.
Once you get them wet.
So I think the best way for us and to protect the environment at Chinatown and as well as Singapore is for the government to implement heavy taxes on plastic products. Taxes increase the cost increases the price. The price increases will reduce the demand. The reduce of demand will reduce the supply of plastic products. I think for now, that's the only way and the best way to protect the environment